Salutations, Futboleros, back again for another Champions League match review for this week. And of course, our finals is officially set as Real Madrid defeated Bayern Munich in the second leg with 2 goals from Joselu and the consolation goal from Alphonso Davies, and we're gonna talk about it right now, and also the very controversial refereeing decision that needs to be aired out in this video. So with that being said, let's do this! Come on! The second leg of the Champions League that held in Santiago Bernabeu, Real Madrid were gaining a lot of advantage against Bayern Munich. The first leg that happened ended in 2-2 with 2 goals from Vinicius Jr. for Los Blancos, and Sane and Kane's 2 goals for Bayern Munich, with both equalized in the first leg. And then in the second leg, pretty much Real Madrid were gaining the upper hand. But to me, Bayern Munich were the dominant team in my opinion. They were looking very clinical. There's some things that Tuchel really had something to prove against Ancelotti's Real Madrid. Tuchel really did make a lot of wise offense and defense for Bayern Munich against Real Madrid. But Real Madrid were pretty much on full control and in full display in their games in this first half. And then of course the first goal that came in the second half was Joselu delivering the 2 goals, and then Alphonso Davies delivered a consolation goal, which is good enough. But I really wanted to talk about the worst one in this game is of course another poor refereeing decision, the linesman. Honestly though, I don't know what is going on with this linesman who he made a mistake about the offside on Bayern's part, which would have gone onside. It would have continued on playing for that game in that regard. But then again, the referee decided that it was his mistake on his end. It should have rectified in that one. But I digress. Enough of the referees. The game was pretty much pretty good in my own estimate. Real Madrid were pretty much the better team. Joselu really did deliver 2 goals, and he delivered a wonderful performance for Real Madrid, rightfully so. And Vinicius Jr. was also good, despite he's making so much recklessness throughout the game. But hey, I mean, Vinicius Jr. is still pretty much the better player than any other Bayern player that played in their part. But Vinicius really did an incredible job. I have to put my hands up that Vinicius really did made a lot of great game time in this game. So props to Vinicius Jr. for making a lot of great games in this one, as well as Joselu. Real Madrid did play their part very, very well, even though the game have already ruined because of that linesman's mistakes. But nevertheless, Real Madrid did play fairly well, I have to say. And of course, Jude Bellingham did play his part in that role in that game. Really did suffice how incredible Real Madrid is, because that's Real Madrid for a reason. This was the best performance I have seen thus far for Real Madrid. Bayern Munich have capitulated once again in the most biggest occasions. It shows how poor their performance really were, and how poor Tuchel's substitutions were. And also his tactics were getting a little bit rusty throughout the second half. It really ruined every plan and tactic for Bayern Munich. It just really doesn't feel really synced in a sense of the way. But for Real Madrid, they were still in full control throughout the game. They were very, very clinical. They were determined to score another goal. They were completely wanted to go full force in this game, that is some team with a lot of grit and determination and a little bit of money, if you know what I mean. But nevertheless, it's still a great game. Real Madrid did made a lot of shots on target throughout the net. Bayern Munich were trying desperately to get some of those goals, but Real Madrid's defense were just too impenetrable, as like what happened with Dortmund against PSG. For Real Madrid, it was a great defense, not like what Dortmund had done in last night's game. But still, the performance really just showed Los Blancos their mettle against Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich really just exploded themselves way too much, and well, they've exploded a lot throughout the biggest occasions, like they did with like they did in the first leg, which really did cost them a lot of opportunities and so much more to that in that game. But in the second leg, they've really ruined everything in their own plan. It's all in ruins for Bayern Munich for in that game in the second leg. Overall, the game for Real Madrid really did went pretty well. Bayern Munich were really in a downward spiral throughout the second half. Despite they only delivered just one consolation goal from Alphonso Davies, it just wasn't good enough. Harry Kane wasn't really at his very best. It was really upsetting that Kane really couldn't equalize the whole bloody damn thing and put it on extra time. And subbing off Serge Gnabry to another player, which is another Tuchel mistake. It's a poor managerial decision from Tuchel's part. And it's a really upsetting thing that Bayern are always losing to a much better team like Real Madrid. Real Madrid are always better than Bayern Munich in my opinion. And they really just showed how great Real Madrid's performance in that game. And nevertheless, they finally got themselves another final. Champions League matches is in their blood. It's still running through their veins. Real Madrid are for sure going to challenge Borussia Dortmund in the final on June 1. So I'm looking forward for the final, the penultimate finale of this season for the Champions League. So I'm looking forward for this biggest occasion of this matchup. And hopefully neither side will gonna get themselves their first Champions League trophy and probably the last. Who knows, it's gonna be an exciting final for the Champions League, so I'm really looking forward to that one. So congratulations to Real Madrid, commiserations to Bayern Munich. It's a wonderful semi-final, pretty much ruined by another mistake from the referee, but nevertheless it's still an exciting game. We finally have completed our finalists in this Champions League matchup, so watch this space. It's gonna be the wildest finale for this season. Right, there I have it. That is my mini match review for the Champions League, and this is going to be an exciting affair in Wembley on June 1. It is Borussia Dortmund versus Real Madrid at Wembley. It's gonna be exciting, it's gonna be lit, and look forward to that one. I will really going to see how this one gonna turn out for both Los Blancos and the Borussian in the final June 1. It's gonna be amazing. Anyway, if you do find this video rather enjoyable, please let me know, who do you think is going to win the final in the Champions League? Will it be Real Madrid this time around, or will it be Borussia Dortmund who are going to finish the story for Marco Reus and Mats Hummels? Also, give a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to get notified for all the videos I'll be uploading every single week. And please let me know what you think about the decision from the referee and also Real Madrid's double win from the goal of Joselu. Please do let me know in the comments below. And of course, I'm gonna talk to you soon for all the videos I'll be uploading very soon for more Champions League related content. Have a wonderful day. Bye!